Welcome back, trainers. Today we're going to be taking a look at my XL Shadow Salamence. Not quite level 50. We're almost there, but it is up there's like 48 or something. Best buddy, and it is going to have very low defense. It does have very high attack and IVs, and also for the HP. Now, it is to my belief, this is probably just me having wishful thinking, but I'm hoping one day in the future, like the main series games, it's not going to be identical in the way you're going to have to do it, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to increase IVs for specific Pokemon. Now, we'll get into the commentary. We got a short video and I'll explain why. I think we will see this in the form of like maybe Poffin style. Like you can purchase an item to help do it faster, or you can just progress it by playing, right? Being very active in the game as far as what it will take to do it. I mean, you have a whole kind of different set of things that it could be. But anyways, with that said, let's just hope that will happen in the future. If you're thinking, well, what's going to be the excitement of getting a 100 or a very good IV when people can just raise the IVs of horrible Pokemon? You know, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some real effort to get it done. It's not going to just be a snap. But anyway, let's take a look at this. So Salamence in the Master League Open, it was a rough ride. It was one hell of a ride. And when it has play, the thing rocks everybody's world. But it can get shut down very quickly. Dragon Tail is doing an extreme amount of damage, so is Outrage, and so is Fire Blast. But you're going to be able to get walled pretty hard. I mean, if you go up against a Dialga with Dragon Breath level 50, I mean, you can say good night, sleep tight to your Salamence. Sure, you're going to be doing okay damage right back, but it is just going to be dropping. Now, let's not even talk about going up against a Charm user. I mean, you're going to melt in a matter of 3 seconds, and you're out of here. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have going on. I did switch up the teams a few times. Now, this video was going to initially be about, I would say, maybe 30 minutes. But what I did, because I was getting frustrated by all the nonsense hard counter bullcrap that was taking place in the Go Battle League, was I went into my Pokemon, I really looked around, taking a look at levels, and what I did was pulled out the Calci IV while I was still recording, because I've explained this before. I like to keep my recording running even if I pause battling for like 15 minutes. I'd like to just keep it going, because when it goes into the editing room, it's simple. I don't have to do too much like evening up the frames. It's just simple one long frame because you recorded that whole thing. But I took out the Calci IV, I did a screenshot, and after that screenshot I completely spaced it out. If you're recording, it will freeze it up, or if you're live streaming, it will freeze it up when you use Calci IV. So just a little heads up there. If you are recording, or if you're using some sort of a live stream service, well, as far as YouTube is concerned, it is going to freeze it up. I was very confused in the past, but I've put 2 to 2 together and we figured it out. But anyway, Shadow Salamence, strictly a spice pick. Now, as far as going up against raids, it was worth my investment completely, and it is absolutely worth the investment in the Go Battle League as far as fun factor. So at the end of the day, I am perfectly content with this investment here. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into the commentary finally. We've got 13 minutes left on this video. So we're going to be leading with Mewtwo for this battle here, and met with a Melmetal. This is going to be the Open Master League, so we're all going to be level 50 except for the Salamence. And we're going to see a Rock Slide, of course. We're building up, and they're going to be swapping into a Kyogre. We're going to go ahead and just throw that Psy Strike at that thing. We're going to be getting a shield and swapping into our Salamence, and this is exactly where you want it to be, just like this. This is easily a Surf. We are shielding it up. I know it obviously it's resisted, but this thing is so squishy, and it's not because of the defense. It's because the Shadow Salamence in general is going to be squishy. Even if we had 15 defense, sure, that's going to be fantastic, but it's just like, you know, going down quick. And yes, I was trying to farm down and we had a double KO. Sucks for me, right? It's... yeah, I almost threw my phone, to be honest with you. Alright, so we have the Garchomp out here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go for the Meteor Mash, and then swap into our Mewtwo and hit that Psy Strike that we did have already built up, ready to go. I'm expecting to get that last shield, and there it is. Fantastic. And they're just Dragon Tailing away. Now the question is, do I shield this up? Yes, absolutely. It is just going to be a Sand Tomb. That's fine. We need to get this Psy Strike through. We do not want Garchomp going up against our Metagross, so we're going to go ahead and take it out, and they're going instantly for their charge move. I don't think they could have quick moved us down. We could have made it to Focus Blast, so they're going for the Rock Slide, under tapping so they can have energy. Very smart to try to pull off a win at the end, but it's unfortunate. It's going to take about 3 superpowers to take us out, so it's not going to be happening for them, and we're simply going to go for the Earthquake and take the win here with our Freaking awesome 100% IV, level 50 Metagross. Yeah, that thing is just a beast. Yeah, yeah. That's a safe investment. Don't need me to tell you twice. Alright, so we're met with the Kyogre. Here we go. And this is a fine matchup, I suppose. Kyogre is a monster. I can't wait to get a level 50 one of these. My regular horrible IV level 40 in the Open Master League with level 50s, the thing still performs amazing. So they're going to be swapping to catch a Side Strike on their Dialga. That was a nice swap, I must say, because it's resisted and all that stuff. So, hey, good stuff. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Metagross here, kind of bluff an Earthquake. They're letting it go through. They don't care. They know. They're like, I'm not going to fall for your tricks here, fool. And I'm expecting a Iron Head, but they already have a Draco Meteor. Did I miss something, or was that normal, or what? That was pretty quick. So they're going to be bringing in their Kyogre and instantly hitting their charge move. And you already know what we're going to come into the battle with. Yeah, Salamance. But they're going to be instantly swapping into Yveltal. And, well, the Dragon Tail is just eating them alive. We're going to be taking extreme damage here, so we're going to go ahead and shield up that first Dark Pulse. See if we can pull this off. Swapping into our Mewtwo to catch this here. Just going to let it go through, because what we need to do is keep the Salamence alive. What we're working off right now is that Dragon Tail damage, just doing extreme amounts of damage here. So we are going to shield this up, and then hopefully we're going to be able to simply farm down the last Pokemon here, the Kyogre, and well, I think they let this go through. Yeah, they realize it's over. So yeah, looking good. And really quick, if you're wondering, well, why did they let that go through? They had a shield left. I mean, they could have gotten to a charge move. I had no shields left. Well, they knew we almost had two outrages. They couldn't have taken us out. It was over. They were just saving both of us time. All right, for the next battle here, we're met with a Melmetal. So this is going to be everywhere, right? Metagross loves to see it. You're going to be taking some pretty good damage from the superpowers, but it's just not enough when you're level 50. They're going to be bringing in a Mamoswine. Again, another Pokemon that Metagross would love to see. Sure, you got to look out for Bulldoze, but I mean, we're doing a ton of damage with our Bullet Punch as well as our Meteor Mash. Gonna go ahead and swap into Mewtwo to catch whatever they're gonna throw at us. I don't care at this point. I'm just trying to use it as kind of an absorber, and they do have a Togekiss in the back. I had a slight hint that that was going to be happening, so that's why I kind of wanted to preserve the Metagross just slightly here. So getting to the Side Strike kind of threw me off here. I didn't think I was going to be able to actually make it to that, but we were, and well, obviously that's going to be helping me out big time. So that's great. So we're going to be in here with our Metagross now, and this is all we really need to do. Simply going to shield up this whatever charge move it is. Going to be Ancient Power. That's fine. We do have a charge move ready to go. In comes Mamoswine, and we're going to go ahead and go for that Meteor Mash. Did you see every single Pokemon on that team was going to counter our Salamence? Yeah, that was the first battle of the day. That is the most nonsense right there when I put the Salamence on the team. That's Athena when I tell her it's time to do some GBL battles. No joke. She kind of has her ears back like that because it's just so funny. I couldn't help but laugh, and I think she got a little mad when I laughed at her. And I wasn't like pointing and laughing like some clown, but it was just, chuckling because it's funny whenever all right, so let me just explain a little bit further. I have my volume off on my game, right? And then when I go into Go Battle League, I turn up the volume, and then in the game, I turn off the sound. But when I start GBL, I turn it up. And ever since they've added that new little volume control, if you put on the sound effects, you hear the Pikachu. Every single time she hears that, she gives me this dirty, dirty look. Like, dogs are so freaking funny. Like, they've got so much personality. I just wish that we could like communicate to them. I just would love to know what they're thinking, right? Anyways, me being weird random over here. Okay, so we're bringing in the Snorlax. Oh yeah, that was pretty clean, right? That Excadrill went down with a bunch of energy from the Metagross, so I was a little happy about that. And we still have one shield up against the Landorus form here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. So this form does not have superpower, so I don't really need to worry about that. They're going to still be able to hit us with some super hard hitting moves like Earth Power, like, doing a bunch, but it's not like the superpower. So we're going to get to another Body Slam. I honestly thought we were going to lose this here, so we're able to actually do a bunch of damage. They swap into their Mewtwo, and we have one shield left. We obviously are going to have to use that right now. Now, what I thought they were going to do was hold on to the energy on their Landorus and then just hit us with another Earth Power here. But we're actually able to take out this Mewtwo. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were going to get to a Side Strike. Shadow Snorlax putting in that work and taking them out. Let's keep it moving here. On to our next opponent. What are we going to be met with? And it is going to be a Conkeldurr. All right. You love to see that thing. Now, this matchup here, I've done it a ton with my own Conkeldurr, and basically we're both going to get to our charge moves at the same time. Since the Metagross has higher attack, it's going to be able to win every single time as far as that charge move priority. So we're just going to be able to simply beat them whenever we hit our charge moves. So I hit this, they are at their dynamic punch as well. If they want to double up, okay, that sounds good to me. We're going to double up as well. Okay, we do have the Snorlax in the back that does not want to see it, so it is going to be kind of worth it to some degree here. So let's go ahead and see. They want to swap into their Yveltal, so what we're going to do is go ahead and throw this energy here. And I do believe swap into our Snorlax. Maybe the Salamence would have been a better option, but I figured, all right, they got the Conkeldurr in the back. That's somewhat still healthy. We'll go with the Snorlax. They take us out with one shot with the superpower. I figured that was going to happen. We're going to bring in the Salamence to hopefully farm down. Yes, we can do that. Beautiful. If they were able to get off a Dark Pulse, it would have been over for us. There's no way with the Salamence with the Sliver. And they have a Mewtwo in the back. So here we go. Here we go, folks. Can we take the win with the Salamence? Oh, well, I think so, because there's no more shields. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!